Hello, I'm Bobby Grezik, and I'm here with another Star Wars action figure review. This time it is of the Luke Skywalker and Mara Jade 2-pack with the Dark Horse Comics or the Empire comic book, and I actually have it in the package. Pretty amazing. I was fortunate enough to find this at a ridiculously low price, and I couldn't pass it up. So, I've seen a few people do reviews of this particular set, and the figures are loose and missing accessories. These figures are intact, still sealed with all of their accessories. However, and that's not for long, because I want to get these out and display them. So I'm going to do a jump cut, and my daughter Ari and I are going to review these figures in detail. Hello, welcome to the second half of my review of the Luke Skywalker and Mara Jade 2-pack. They are unboxed, as you can see. They were almost impossible to get out of the plastic packaging. However, it was finally done, and I will caution you, when you are removing Mara from this packaging, her lightsaber slides up behind the plastic, and because of that, it is bent. I'm not sure if you could tell. Ari is holding it up for you. My daughter Ari is helping me again with this review. Yeah, hi Ari.
Hey.
Look, can you see that?
Yeah, it's pretty clear, but I tried bending it back to normal. Watch.
Yeah, you can try to bend
normal.
it, but it just bends back.
And it's slowly bending back.
So I'm just going to keep that actually in a separate place, not on display with her, because she clearly, I'll find something else for her, a blaster or something else, because she does come with a blaster as well. Now, the articulation on this figure, I was expecting better.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
When he says he's expecting better, it means it's horrible.
I'm very much old-fashioned. I like the easy, limited articulation, but I don't like things that are set into one particular pose.
Her knee can twist all the way around. That's scary.
She has great leg articulation. Her hands and arms, however,
I can't tell how they're supposed to go. Like, if she wants to threaten somebody with a gun, do you have it like this? Do you have it like this? It is really difficult.
The arms are very, very confusing, and the head sculpt is very similar to the last Mara that we reviewed, which we'll show you in a second here. But, can you go her?
Oh, which one?
The first one. Yeah.
Which is my favorite.
Yeah. This is the 1998 Expanded Universe Mara, and the newer one was from just a few years ago. And as you can tell, the head sculpt is similar, but the 1998 one is actually superior. The articulation is a lot less on the 1998, but I like that. The only problem is she cannot stand independently.
I just want to point this out, and we have another Mara here.
Yes, with the Black Series Mara.
Why is their hair color all different?
The hair colors all are a shade different, and the eye colors are actually all
like
three.
This
different.
one, let's see, you have a nice teal. Hang on. Yeah, you have a nice teal. Looks pretty. She doesn't have that bushy of eyebrows.
Then
you have her, who is... I like this. I like the face sculpt on this one. It's very pretty. She's got thin eyebrows. Her hair is a lot shorter and a lot different than most of them. This one's great other than the articulation. That's really the only problem.
That's the biggest problem we're having with that one.
And then this one just has, like, I like the hair. It has a Hollywood style hair. The eyes are a dark blue. But, take a look at those eyebrows. Just get a look at those little hamsters.
We'll cover the Black Series Mara in our next review in more detail. But just to compare the three Maras, now we're going to move on to Luke, who I was really looking forward to with this set.
I didn't say that she had a blaster.
Oh, yeah.
She does have a blaster right here. Let's see how that comes out. It's very hard and sticky, especially the first few times. I will place it in her hand, and it looks really great if you can get it on right.
Yeah, it does really look good. That's one thing I will say about this Mara. Right?
Again, other than the articulation, this is a great figure.
And the lightsaber being really dodgy as far as
she can even put her finger on the trigger. That was a good job.
That was really good. Yeah.
Back in there.
Now we're gonna move on to Luke because I have problems with Luke. Oh yes, and the helmet.
Oh.
Yes.
Pretty Mara.
She comes with
Pretty Mara. That's Pretty Mara. That is a fashion crisis.
This was an awful decision to include two helmets, one for Luke, one for Mara, because it does not suit her at all. And I will not be displaying her with the helmet at all. So,
no.
Just a little FYI.
Let's see if it fits the other Maras.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Let's see. Let's try my favorite Mara.
Right.
Actually, that doesn't look that bad on this Mara.
Well, then we'll display her with it.
She's still not good enough to get displayed. This one probably won't even fit over the hair.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, she has something. She's yeah.
Alright. Moving on to Luke.
10 p.m.
And it's 10 p.m. Moving on to Luke.
Put all the Maras back.
Luke has severe articulation issues with his arms.
He has a pose like, literally, this is just dawning on me now. He looks like the guy Arthur from Excalibur.
Yeah.
He really does. That is funny. Hang on.
The face sculpt, yeah, he actually does.
Go face.
Yeah, focus.
Hang on. Focus. Focus. I do not like when it doesn't focus. 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 Okay, it's not focusing. But if you watch Excalibur, his face is just like Arthur, like the really serious.
I mean, it's not a bad face sculpt, but the figure itself is
horrible.
Is not good. The arms are stuck.
I like the feet. The feet go in different angles.
Yes, the feet are great. The legs are great, but the arms are the issue because he's posed in the packaging holding his helmet with the left arm.
What?
Yeah.
I've never done this before. This one, and it looks like he is the chicken. It really does.
It's not. I was really looking forward to this.
Oh, that looks nice.
Yeah, it does on the arm, right? Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah.
That looks nice.
But that's about all you can do with him.
Size measurement now.
Yes, the size comparison.
Okay, you should be able to see that. Hang on.
We have Dagobah Luke, and we have new Luke Skywalker, Mara Jade Luke.
This is about an inch apart.
Yeah. Now, granted, Luke was supposed to be shorter than most of the other characters.
Not by an inch, though.
But not by an inch, and
hang on, standing up straight.
the Maras are all roughly the same size. So I'm not sure what happened here when they were making this set, but they probably just made Luke the same size as Mara and just went with that. I think he can hold the lightsaber pretty well.
I am trying that now.
Yeah.
It is very difficult.
Is it?
And he looks like that, he's doing the chicken dance with a lightsaber. It really does. That, I do not like this pose at all.
This is a bad look, and I do not care for
Let's
this
see his
one.
gun. That is still rubber band. Okay, let's see if he can at least hold his gun.
Yeah, and actually look decent.
Ah, his arm just like bent. His gun is very difficult to put in. You're gonna need a child's help with this.
Adult.
No, a child's help.
Oh, for the hands, yeah.
Yeah.
For smaller fingers. Yeah, unless you have really small hands, you're going to have difficulty with this figure.
You can make him cheer.
It's not a good figure at all, and I'm very disappointed in this set. I do like Nara's paint applications on her. Luke's are okay. This is definitely not my favorite set, though, as I had really hoped it would be when I saw it in packaging. The articulation's terrible. It's somewhere between a 1980s, 1970s Star Wars figure and a 1980s G.I. Joe figure. It's like midway between those two articulations, and it's like they couldn't find a happy medium to give them full range, and I'm really disappointed. But I would give this set, if I had to rate it,
5
out of 10.
Yeah, 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10. I mean, it's not a bad set. It is
2 stars. Like I give it like 2 stars, not even.
5 stars. We'll give it 2 stars because it is a nice set for the Mara that you get. Luke, though, is pretty horrible, and he's shorter than he should be.
You should keep it, though, because, as you can tell online, it's really expensive, and I'm sure in a few years it's going to be worth a lot of money.
Yeah, if you do have this, keep it. I plan on keeping mine, displaying mine prominently. We also have the comic book that came with this set.
Oh, yes! It is actually a very good comic book.
And this was one of the... I guess enticing features of this set. I do have one gripe though with the comic book. I do believe that they should have either included the full graphic novel of the Year of the Empire, or at least given us all the issues, except for, what did we get, issue 5?
Issue number 5,
yeah.
And I love it. This is actually my comic book.
Yes.
It's really nice. The articulation, the art for it is just like incredible. Like it's nothing I could ever do.
It's a really impressive comic book, and that's speaking for somebody that is a fantastic artist. Ari is a great artist. She is fantastic, and for her to say that she couldn't draw something that well is saying a lot. So,
one thing, it's like 24 pages. I think that could be way longer.
Yeah, well, they could have either had it as a graphic novel, or they could have had
a longer comic book,
or just the separate issues, all 5 or 6 issues.
I think that's like the only reason to get the set is the comic book.
Yeah, and Mara, because it is nice to have another variation on her, being that there's only like 3 of her out, and there's lots of Lukes. So
yeah.
That concludes Ari and my review on the Mara Jade Luke Skywalker set. This is Bobby signing off for now. Take care. Bye.